But if somebody does come up on the trail, then probably shut my camera off because it's really hard for me to manage my camera and my dogs when they start acting up. Come on, girls, let's check this out. Because, I got 2 leashes. I got the death grip on my iPhone and try to walk slowly. Dogs like to sniff around. But it's kind of gray today. It's just a little gray out. Pond is beautiful. Lots of birds. You can probably hear them. Birds are pretty loud out here. I was talking to my friend and she was like, "What is with that bird? Do you have a parrot?" I'm like, "Nope. It's just how loud the birds are out here." Little birdie was singing a beautiful song up in the trees. What you looking at, Rylan? Yeah. Anyways, doggy leashes. Here comes the bridge. Make sure there's nobody there. Yesterday, oh my gosh, this big muscle guy was walking his big muscle dog, and it scared me. Come on, let's go. It scared me because my dog with the Ryland, the one with the red harness, she's reactive. And this dog, good looking dog, but scary looking, big old, I said, "Oh, he looks like a pit bull," but I know he's not a pit bull. He's probably a bulldog, or I don't even know what the breed was. But it was a scary looking breed. It looked like, it was very dark gray, and it looked like it could just my dog in like a second. And so I stopped. I just stopped and tried to get my Rylan, the one in the red harness, not to react. But oh my gosh, she was growling, barking. She was definitely reacting. And then on top of it, she almost got out of her collar. Not the harness, but that pink collar, the other one, around her neck, which I hate using that on her. But she just reacts. So I don't know, it freaked me out, and I was pretty upset about it because she almost slipped out of that collar, and that collar is not on there loosely. And if she would have slipped out of that collar, that dog could have just ate her because he was getting funny too. Look, see how she acts? If they see a rabbit, if she sees something and she can't get it because they can smell it, she'll start being aggressive with my little fuzzy dog, Della. And Della's not aggressive at all, but she'll defend herself. She'll have to put Rylan in place. So they're really tugging on my the leashes right now, because your dogs are very pretty. Thank you. I am a cat man, but I can appreciate a good dog. Yeah, they're good dogs. I mean, they're both rescues, both of them. It's just the scruffy one, Della. I got her when she was 4 weeks old. I found her in the street. And then Rylan, I got her when she was 5 months old. So she was at the veterinarian. I don't know. I just think she has this reactive response because they told me that they had to put her with the bigger dogs because she was too wild with the little dogs. So, she freaked me out because she was acting like she was going to tear up that big old muscle dog. But oh my gosh, my dogs are like my babies. They're spoiled. They sleep on my bed. They get their treats every day. I'm constantly hunting to bargain shop to buy good doggy treats, but I'm not going to give them like that stuff you read about dogs. You get certain dog treats and they're just not good for the dogs. So I do look for bargains because doggy treats are ridiculous, stupid, expensive. And I just don't understand, why does it have to cost so much to have a pet? Like, I think I mean, don't get me wrong, I appreciate veterinarian care and all that, but why does it have to be so expensive to get your dog care? You know, like, freaking expensive. For example, I would love for my dogs to have their teeth cleaned because they do have plaque. But there's no way even if I wanted to, spend $2,000 on each dog to get their teeth cleaned. Are you kidding me? And then let's see, heartworm, flea and tick medicine. It's $60 a month for each one of these. Now, when I lived in Texas, you could not skimp on that at all because it's always hot in there and the mosquitoes, it bite them, and then that's how they get the larvae in their system. So you have to give them flea, tick, and worm medicine, and that was $60 for each. But now I'm retired, so funds are hard, tough. It's a tough deal. But in Indiana, when it snows and everything, I don't think it's like as important to do it. In Texas, they don't even have a chance. But here, I think I got through the winter, and now as the weather warms up, I probably got to get them back on the heartworm medicine, but I'll probably get the cheaper stuff, the little chewable ones, like the Safeguard, because ticks are a big deal out here. The fleas aren't as bad because the snow, everything freezes. So I kind of like that. And when I first got here, my little scruffy one, took her to the dog park, and somebody left a bunch of tennis balls everywhere. And she's crazy for tennis balls. Come on, girls. And she didn't know what to do, so she's picking up all the tennis balls. Well, guess what happened? She got sick. She was acting weird. They were sneezing. And I was like, excuse me, what was that all about? And then she wasn't acting like herself. So I took her to the vet. And they checked her out, and they said she was okay. And I said, well, can you take her temperature? You'd think they would have. I think he just forgot because I was probably talking too much. Anyway, so took the temperature, and he said, oh my gosh, she is sick. She's got a pretty high fever. So then I had to get the blood test. I took the blood test, and they weren't good blood tests. So she had to get on two or three medications. And you know how much that cost? That was about, I think it was like $350. So that was my dog getting sick in Indiana. I never got sick in Texas, but I never had to take him dog parks because I had a nice big backyard. So I could throw the ball, they could catch the ball. They love doing that. Especially my scruffy one, she loves playing catch. And that's what happened. And it's like, seriously, I am in a situation right now that I have to penny pinch because I'm retired. And I got a house in Texas that I'm paying for. And then I'm living here in Indiana. That doesn't leave much money. I need to sell my house. So I have a house for sale in Texas, San Antonio. Anyways, I just keep praying. Your dogs are very pretty. Well, I thank you. I'm a cat man. My cats are from a rescue too. Oh, well, so my one house in Texas, the lady, there's so many feral cats. But one of my neighbor ladies, she loves her cats. And she feeds those cats. So there's lots of cats. Lots and lots of cats. And then in this other town that I lived in, the neighbor it was out in the country. He had about, my gosh, like 50 cats everywhere. Like on an acre. They were everywhere. Cats everywhere. So, but the problem with that was there was a big colony of cats. And they did nothing for those cats. Feed them. That was it. So they kind of were like inbred and, just making lots of kittens. Kittens didn't look too healthy. I'm more of a dog person. I love my dogs. They're listening and looking for the birds. I don't know if you guys can hear the birds, but they're loud. We're gonna go over here. Come on, girls. No, 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 no. You gotta go this way. This way. There you go. See, when I'm filming, I gotta make sure that I don't get hogtied. I don't get hogtied, and I don't get my phone flipped out of my hand, because I got the phone in my hand and now got it on a little death grip here because I need my phone. Try to walk slow. Anyways, what you doing, girls? Yep. So this is our walk. A really high-pitched bird. It almost sounds like a silent dog whistle. That's what it sounds like. Very high-pitched. I don't know. She's like, what is that? What about you, Rylan? Rylan, you hear that? They're not sure what it is. There's also this, oh, you hear it? You don't like it? There's also, there was this plant, this weed in Texas. What is it, baby? What do you hear? Sounds like a dog crying, but it's not. It's a bird. What is it, baby? Aw. Anyways, there was this weed in the yard that grew, and I would let it because the first time my dogs ate it, I was kind of freaking out, and I was like watching them. Nothing happened, and then I noticed every time they would go outside, both of them would be looking for this weed to eat. And when they got here to Texas, they were both looking for it, but I never see it out here. So I think they're missing their weeds. And Della's trying to go home. She's trying to run home because she doesn't like that sound the birds are making. It's making her feel uncomfortable. So I'm gonna go off of my live now. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, because she's ready to go. Oh yeah, she's complaining. Well, she's just, what is it, baby? You don't like that? Della Bella? You don't like that? So it's a high-pitched sound from a bird. But thank you for joining. I'll catch you the next time. Bye.